And we're hearing from Chattanooga city officials about where that shortage of fuel leaves its fleet of city registered vehicles and whether it will impact the services you receive. Our Joy Dukes is here in the studio with an update. Joy?
Yeah, David, over the last few days, drivers have been seen waiting in long lines at gas stations in Chattanooga and surrounding areas with an increased demand for fuel. I spoke with city officials about how a depleted supply of gas has impacted operations and protocol for its emergency and essential service vehicles. While a gas shortage brought on by panic buying after the Colonial Pipeline hack has consumers in the Tennessee Valley running to the pumps.
All of our fuel tanks are full.
Chattanooga's Public Works Director Bill Payne says at this time they aren't worried about supply for their more than 1,500 city vehicles.
We have an adequate amount both for our daily operations plus for the police, fire, and other public services.
And they're resuming operations as normal.
So we're not directing our employees to fuel up any more often in their vehicles.
That's because Payne says the city is virtually unaffected by drivers flocking to fill up with 3 designated fueling stations of its own. Similar to regular gas stations, the cities are supplied through fuel vendors they order from multiple times a week.
We maintain a regular interval of placing orders with them and where we're monitoring our tank levels daily.
Payne says so far they've received the orders they've placed and that the supply hasn't been impacted, but the process to get it has.
It's not a matter of being able to find enough fuel. It's really a matter of how far do they have to go to get it and then transport it via tanker truck.
Still, Public Works officials are keeping a close watch on the amount of fuel they use so that they don't add to the hysteria experts fear could worsen the current shortage. Yeah, the city also has a reserve supply of fuel they say can last anywhere from a few days to a week or two, depending on their usage. They would use that in the event that the gas shortage does get worse due to a major disaster. Reporting live in studio tonight, Joy Dukes, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.